The world has reached a crisis point, and unless something is done soon, there'll be more plastic in our oceans than fish by 2050. I'm sure you're just as concerned as any of us, which is why you recycle, right? But are we really recycling? Most of us try our best, diligently separating out different materials into different bags. Yet, a huge amount of what we put in our recycling bin ends up in landfill. And 79% of plastics waste isn't recycled. What's more, currently less than 10% of what does get recycled is remanufactured into its original product, a process known as closed-loop recycling. The tragic irony is, recycling materials are very valuable and highly sought after in their pure form. Unfortunately, most are contaminated with other materials, making them expensive and difficult to separate. Currently, there is no domestic system that can offer closed-loop recycling, meaning much of it goes to waste.
How do I, as a consumer, make sure that my plastic's being recycled? I don't know. After it's left my front door, I put it into recycling, but it's mixed in with all other plastics.
ReCircle puts the power of recycling into the hands of consumers. Our unique and simple appliance for the home and business keeps different plastics and other materials separate, then washes, dries and compacts them for storage. The result is 100% pure materials ready for reuse by manufacturers, closing the circle on recycling. Between 3 and 8 times a year, ReCircle collects the materials from your curb and delivers them to manufacturers.
In the UK autumn budget, 30% of all plastic has to come from recycled sources. So now the value of waste plastic is going to increase. And this is where appliances like what ReCircle are looking to produce really comes into its own, because it's going to put the power back into the hands of the consumer.
Our initial product launch will be in California, as the state already has a strong commitment to recycling and the environment. We will then roll out the product nationwide, as well as across the UK, Europe and Australasia. To help us get there, we have established strong connections with technology developers and UK universities, and we have protected our market access with filed patents. But first, we need to build the ReCircle prototype. We've done the research, drawn the schematics and selected the components. We've also formed a highly experienced and enthusiastic team, ready and excited to build the prototype and prove the concept. Now all we need is funding to develop, design and build the appliance.
I believe in ReCircle because I think it's an idea whose time has really come. Today, we're focusing not just on recycling, but on recycling effectively. I have been amazed to learn that the current recycling system just doesn't work. We're leaving mountains of rubbish for our children and grandchildren to clean up. So I'm supporting ReCircle because I want to take personal responsibility for my family's own waste. The ReCircle appliance allows us to halt the terrifying buildup of plastic while adding value at every stage for every stakeholder. It really is win-win.
We think it's time to stop our recycling going to waste. If you agree, join our campaign and secure the future of closed-loop recycling with ReCircle.